knock on wood, having a single American casualty obliterated the Iranian nuclear program. We are now in a place where we weren't a week ago. A week ago, Iran was very close to having a nuclear weapon. Now, Iran is incapable of building a nuclear weapon with the equipment they have because we destroyed it. So
I took an involuntary nap. Woke up to some good news. Israel and Iran has agreed to a ceasefire. Now, let me say this first. We don't know how long this ceasefire will last. Could be a day, could be 10 years, could be 20 years. I don't know. It's possible that sleeper cells still do whatever they're going to do. I don't know. I do believe that Iran was weighing the options to see the pros and cons if they do sleeper cells. But going off of what's been officially reported, there's a ceasefire. And this has been a success. Israel pounded away at Iran. The United States went forth and destroyed Iran's nuclear facilities, which intel suggests, I was reading an article earlier, that intel suggests that Iran actually did have nuclear weaponry and different things there. Or should I say the items to build the weapons. They didn't move it like they said, which could also explain why enemies were saying, oh, we'll give them nuclear weapons. But we launched that mission without losing a single American. Iran launched an attack against the United States bases without a single casualty because they knew if it would have been a casualty, it would have been problems. God disarmed Iran for a season, which also means that the success in laying the foundation for Gog and Magog. Now, I'm not saying Gog and Magog will happen tomorrow. I'm not saying it's going to happen 5 years, 10 years, 20. I don't know when it's going to happen. But as I've said, foundation is being laid. And you guys can understand this from a human perspective. If you lose a fight and everybody's talking about how you lost that fight, and when you lost that fight, the one who beat you up took something from you that you were working so hard to build to try to destroy the other. You're doing it in bullying, but still, and you're a bully, which makes you prideful. That bitterness is going to be there. And unless you forgive with the Lord Jesus, that bitterness is going to grow. You know, some people don't take losing fights well. They act like they stop, but then they go plan underhanded stuff. And it's highly possible that's what's going on with Iran. They're going to be like, okay, we'll stop. Could be a leadership change. We don't know, but we eventually do know that God himself says, I'll turn you around and put hooks in your jaws and lead you out. So who knows? This could be them going away and then God's like, turn back around. So that's what we may be looking at. So either way, continue to pray for the United States of America. Pray for Israel. Pray for the peaceful people in Iran. Pray people get saved. A partial foundation for Gog and Magog has been laid. Hit follow for more. The deadline is days away. Click the link in my story or bio to join this month's class if you struggle with understanding your purpose and your call, how God uses dreams and visions to confirm your call, deja vu from a biblical perspective, and more.